Last time on Eastpointers.
So, first things first, has anyone noticed anything unusual or suspicious while out and about?
Well, yesterday I was walking through town doing some Christmas shopping, and as I was admiring the Christmas tree, I thought something was a bit strange. There weren't no lights on there.
At what time was this, Frank?
I don't know, maybe mid-morning? Perhaps they were just switched off? What with it being daylight outside?
Mrs. Muggins, are you in there? You better call the protectors and come to the fountains. You ain't gonna believe what I found.
Hello, Mrs. M. Frank, Doris.
That's Captain Kebab to you.
Oh, shush, Frank. You're like a dog with a bone. No one's gonna call you that, so just drop it.
Hello there, Marcia. How are you? So, Mrs. M. As well as I can be after a funeral, as you can imagine. I forgot that word today. How'd it go? For someone who seemed to know so many people around the town, I can't believe more people didn't show up.
It's gonna be weird not seeing Kathleen all the time, talking about her trawler boys. I kind of feel a bit bad about calling her crazy Kathleen now. She was harmless, really.
Except when she wouldn't shut up. Sometimes it felt like my ears were bleeding.
If you're not careful, your ears will be bleeding when I box them. Don't you speak ill of the dad.
Poor Courtney, finding her like that, dead in the fountains.
Good job Prosecco is too young to take notice of these things.
What exactly happened to her?
Glad to see you read my article in the paper there, Frank.
The only thing he knows how to read is a menu.
Basically, it seems like she was a little bit merry after watching her boys win their football game, plus the added excitement of Christmas, of course. She had a little bit too much to drink. Don't know how she managed it, but the CCTV showed her waving her football scarf around while dancing in celebration. She somehow managed to get it tangled around her ankles, tripped and fell face first into the fountains. Knocked herself out. Sadly, people walked past her. Guess they all thought it was just crazy Kathleen being crazy.
It really does make you think about life and how short it is.
How about I stick kettle on? A brew will cheer us up.
Hello there, John and Socrates.
Hello, Doris, Frank.
Hello there, John. Would you like a brew? Kettle's just boiled. John, are you all right there, my love? You seem a bit out of sorts.
Oh, sorry, no, yes, I mean, a cup of tea would be lovely. Thank you, Mrs. Muggins.
There you go, me ducks. Drink up and tell us what's bothering you.
Shouldn't we wait for Sandra? Is she walking Dorian?
I don't know where Sandra is.
Uh-oh.
I haven't heard from her since just after Christmas.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen her in shop for a few days. That's quite unlike her.
I'm really worried about her. She won't answer my calls or texts. Socrates is definitely missing his playmate. Walks along the seafront suddenly aren't the same without her. Them.
Did you have an argument or anything?
No, nothing of the sort. In fact, I thought we were getting on better than usual, especially with all the fun of being part of the Protectors. We'd walk along like we were undercover policemen, making up silly stories about people we thought looked suspicious, which isn't that difficult in Lowestoft. I know it sounds stupid, but it was lovely to see Sandra happy.
Perhaps she's just busy, you know. Christmas and New Year can be quite hectic.
Oh, I do hope you're right. But I've got a feeling in my gut there's something more to it than that.
Did anything happen between you the last time you saw her?
That's what we like to see. The investigator at work.
Well, I am an investigative journalist.
Nothing out of the ordinary. We met up in the week between Christmas and New Year. I can't remember what day it was. Those days all blur into one.
Especially when you're in a food coma, eh, Frank?
Wasn't my fault you ate so much food.
That were for 2 weeks. You didn't have to try and eat it all in 2 days.
Carry on, John.
Well, we just went for our normal walk. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Did you say anything or do anything different? Something that could possibly have upset her?
Not that I can remember, although it were probably nothing, John. You know how crazy women can get even when you do absolutely nothing wrong. I can't count the number of times Doris has shouted at me for absolutely no reason.
Don't rise to his bait, Doris.
I aren't going to say anything, but you're here without Sandra, John, and I doubt it'll be too long before I'm here without Frank.
What were you going to say, John?
Well, As we were at the car park saying goodbye, I did give her a small gift. Nothing of any real importance, but just to say Happy Christmas and that I've enjoyed our friendship.
What'd you get her?
Nothing big, just a necklace and a pendant in the shape of a greyhound.
Oh, look at that. A man who knows how to buy a thoughtful gift for a woman.
What's that supposed to be?
John buys a dog necklace for a woman he's not even married to. And you buy me a power drill. Hadn't you ever thought I might like a necklace?
But you ain't even got a dog.
Maybe it was the gift that did it.
But what do you mean?
I don't mean that the gift upset Sandra, but it could have upset someone else.
You mean...
Geoffrey, yes. Sandra, what's up, me ducks? You look awful.
Please, help me. I don't know what to do. Geoffrey has gone crazy.
Will Frank ever stop eating? Will Socrates get his playmate back? Can Frank and Doris go one episode without an argument? What has Geoffrey done to Sandra? Tune in to the next episode of Eastpointers to find out.